Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Will Smith.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
About to get started here, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Will Smith.
And that's how this series begins. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. And it's a double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame as we play game one of this 4-game series.
Inside ball.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Tap back to the mound. To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Betts.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And first offering is fouled off. Betts with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That's ball 2.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Averaging.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Kyle Tucker the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball, and when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That's the third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Pajes leads off second with one gone in the inning. On the ground, Castro handles, throws to first, and there's 2 down. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tomoyuki Sagato out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Chase Stolander.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And he swings through that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver. And today's starter, Tyler Glasnow. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in and at bat.
Tyler Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
Outside.
Foul ball. Glasnow, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Got him. 1 away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Glass now back to work, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Moniak went deep twice in his last game.
High outside.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That one's in there. Oh,
sinker.
Man, that pitch
Low
was
inside.
dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
This looks like extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Belt. Homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey!
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Overhand curve.
Goodman at second with 2 down. In the dirt, blocked.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez should have this one. And that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Second inning coming up here in Denver. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Coors Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Got him. One away.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Grounded out his first time up. The 0-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Ezekiel Tovar.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's out to center field. Pajes has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Throughout history, the fastball
Four-seam
down
fastball.
has been the
High
most
inside.
successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
2 down, bases empty. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting 8th, third
This is
baseman,
Willie Castro. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this
Four-seam
season,
fastball.
Chris.
High inside.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses, and
Sinker.
that's ball 2.
Middle
As a
center.
veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish
Sinker.
both edges
Middle
of the
center.
plate. Right here, he's working inside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
Four-seam
1.
fastball. High
Doyle
inside.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Rockies strand 1. It's 5-0. Back here in
Leading
Denver,
off for the
and at the plate for the Dodgers,
shortstop,
Mookie Betts. On the ground to third, and that should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Pajes can't hold up, and that's a strike. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out towards right center field, Moniak. On the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Back to right. Moniak ranging back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. 1 left for LA as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Catcher challenge will take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Up next for the
And first down, here is Mickey Moniak.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
And another ball. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored.
Outside.
That's towards center. Pajes moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Hunter
Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Doubled his first time.
4-seam fastball. Low
Part of the order
inside.
coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's ripped. Base hit. Freeman around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Outside. 4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck.
Oh, that pitch is out.
4-seam fastball. High inside. 4-seam fastball. High inside.
2 on, 1 out.
Slider. Middle outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge
Overhand
pitch coming.
curve. Low outside.
That one catches the zone. 2 balls, 2
4-seam fastball.
strikes.
Well, in
High
this situation
inside.
with a runner
4-seam
on first,
fastball.
less than 2
High
outs,
inside.
some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say
This ball's chopped to the ground. Rojas for 1.
You're up.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. Wide to center his first
4-seam
time.
fastball. Low outside.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out of the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This to center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for
When you
the
flare a
Dodgers,
ball out behind
catcher
second base, it's really a
Will
tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. The relay, save, he beats it.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Bounce to the right, and that's foul. Oh, 1 now. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. That one is absolutely belted. Oh! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Stolander departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Keegan
Rockies,
Thompson on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Muncy working through some struggles lately. Foul ball there. Thompson, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick. back in 2017. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Mookie now. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker with another scorching run of play lately. And that one almost hit him. Two down, nobody on.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And a 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And King Tuck sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 10-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
So two down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one not close. Ball 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. And that will end the inning. But 2 round. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Overhand curve.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say.
Backed off the plate that time.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So up next,
Four-seam fastball.
Brenton Doyle.
High inside. Slider.
The Rockies
Low
with
outside.
a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball inside.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball two.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Pitch misses there. 3-1.
Four-seam
A red
fastball.
3-ball count
Middle
here.
outside.
He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off
Overhand
into the
curve.
seats.
Low outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Freeman takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Castro now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Left field. Hernandez on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here in Denver, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jaden Hill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And now the 0-1. Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So digging in, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2. That's a laser base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Will Smith
catcher,
to the plate.
Will Smith.
On the ground, 2 ball. Castro over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
All these
Outside, that's
Rockies
the ball.
just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one.
Four-seam
They really
fastball.
haven't worked many
Middle
deep counts
inside.
or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Freeman thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam
McCarthy
fastball.
on at first,
High middle.
nobody out. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-1. On the ground. And that's just foul. The
Slider.
Rockies
Low
with a
outside.
lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Four-seam fastball.
So up next,
High outside.
Mickey Moniak. In the dirt. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Hunter.
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit.
Goodman.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ball 1.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that
Four-seam
removes their
fastball.
last challenge.
Outside.
Man at second. And that is in for a strike.
Four-seam
And now
fastball.
it's even 1-1.
Low outside.
In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And that's the inning. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies,
Number
Jaden
0.
Hill. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Ohtani. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Quick toss to first. Ohtani back in. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the third out. So the Dodgers lead one, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck.
Slider. Middle outside.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that's too high.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, left side. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Julian in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez in and to his right. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 2. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Hill, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. So digging in, Andy Pajes.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
0-1 now. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jaden Hill gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Juan Mejia. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Nope. That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And that's outside. And the
Four-seam
count
fastball.
is 2-0.
High middle.
In this situation, you
Four-seam
expect the
fastball.
batters to be a
High
little more
middle.
patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
One down.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Off the plate, ball one.
The
Four-seam
Dodgers
fastball.
up
High
big
inside.
in this one. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Oh,
Just
that's up
missed.
there.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hey.
Castro wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. One out man at first. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Four-seam fastball.
He's already homered in this
Middle
game.
inside.
Right down to shoot. Strike one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to
Four-seam
turn two,
fastball.
but they've got to
High
get a
middle.
ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
The 0-1.
That's
Nope,
big
that's a
right
ball.
there, being able to check your
Four-seam
swing. Think
fastball.
about the count
High
swing.
middle.
Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. He's in there. And he'll move up to second, no
Four-seam
problem.
fastball.
Should be a pass
Low
ball, and that
outside.
takes away the double play.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That'll be it for Glass now. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New arm out of the bullpen,
Number
Roki
11,
Sasaki.
Roki
Compared to
Sasaki.
some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Man at second. Cold strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So
Four-seam
back to the
fastball.
top of the order.
Low
So in
outside.
now for Colorado, Tyler Freeman, 1 for 3.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Slider. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Squirts away a little bit. Fires to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Splitter. Low inside.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 2. Back here at Coors Field, we're at the top of the 8th.
Second baseman,
Miguel
Miguel
Rojas
Rojas.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jimmy Herget getting loose out there.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Doyle takes it in for the out. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. The batter now will be Will Smith. cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now Shohei Ohtani. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and the Dodgers are set down in. Back here in Denver, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That's hard hit on the line. And a quick out, number 1.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Four-seam fastball.
At the plate, Hunter Goodman delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Four-seam fastball.
There it was.
High
Oh,
outside.
here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air to left center. Pajes on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Jordan.
Now it's the DH, Jordan Beck.
Went down looking on
Four-seam
3 pitches
fastball.
last time.
High
Let's see if he
outside.
can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball inside.
Splitter. Low outside.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside
Four-seam
edge.
fastball.
And it's 2-0.
Low middle.
Ball,
Just
that's
off the outside edge.
Four-seam fastball. Middle center.
There's a strike, 3-1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That's a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Perfect.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is
Slider.
going to have a very
Low
aggressive
outside.
secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the
Four-seam
offensive
fastball.
side of it.
Middle outside.
That's outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker in position. He's got it, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 2.
Now pitching. for
We're
the
back. It's the top of the
Rockies,
9th, and there's a new
number
pitcher on the
44,
mound. Jimmy Herget.
Jimmy
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Herget.
Here comes Freddie
Leading
Freeman
off
up
for
to
the
hit.
Dodgers, first
No matter
baseman,
what,
Freddie
you're playing
Freeman.
this kind of rival. Take your game to another level.
High fly ball down the left field line. McCarthy going back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Next for the Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's outside. That's in. Ball 2.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Putting some good swings on the ball.
Up
That's his
next for the
2nd
Dodgers,
extra base hit in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Yeah. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Edouard Julien getting ready to hit. This one in the air center field. Pajes settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Hey. 4-seam fastball, high inside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Rockies down to their final out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Rockies down to their last out. And here is Willie Castro.
Fastball, high outside.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball, high middle.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He hammers one out to center, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Jake McCarthy will hit next. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Final score here today, 10-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Try to get the go get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. I'm not like you. They wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was but he wanted to. I'm trying to be the richest, look, you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with you, mama didn't know. This might be a bullet, I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was so I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest. This is